Welcome, everyone. New subscribers and returning subscribers. And it was 11:50 when I got going on this. I paused for like just a couple extra seconds, minutes, whatever time we want to use. We'll see where that energy takes us, because I was going to say something about it, but we'll just see what it does for us, you know, vibing. When you get to this space of like overstanding more and more what your purpose is, it really does change your approach on life. It does. It does. It does. But a lot of it is more so an awareness of the seeds you've been planting. You know what I mean? Of the energy that you embody and the approach you may take depending on the path that you're on. And it really helps you see like the bigger picture when you're really riding through this wave of it. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of the universe. Divine infinite creative all, divine masculine, divine feminine energy. All that is spiritual, all that is physical, to bring balance to the whole. Forever expand in love. And moments of gratitude. Everyone. I do feel like I'm whispering, so stand your ground though. And you have positive movement forward. You're doing shadow work, whoever that was for. Mars in Leo, Moon in Leo, Moon in Aries, Moon. Sorry. Root chakra. Trusting your intuition. It's part of your destiny that you're moving on from something. Destiny 6, Aquarius. Or knowing about social relationships, small groups. Is it balance? Is it balance? Is it bringing forth fertility, or is this just a part of the cycle? You know, and this could be like going back to planting the seeds. Like, for instance, being in this space now of, you know, another level of overstanding of the art of detachment to really embody compassion. Yeah. It moves in a much different energetic field. Or you may not even enter yourself into situations that you feel like you have to get defensive because you're knowing more about yourself. It's like making sure whole foot, you know, that the shoes match in terms of size. So that way you're able to take your steps that you're guided within your path. I'm looking at this because the awareness card has a masculine with an orb or a halo over the head, basically the crown. This is what the core the crown stands on. Divine feminine energy. That sits within the masculine. Because the masculine is the external, the physical aspect. Which is why it's important to have the two. Trust your intuition. This message is being guided from your heart. Trust in you, your self-worth. And in doing so is also connected to your finances, the way you view finances. And that may either bring in the resources or push it away depending on, it sounds like law of attraction, for real, but do you realize the way you're using it? You are personally utilizing that law. Are you really taking a look at that? Let's see what the angels and ancestors have to say. Although they didn't say much before I got here. Just saw the shaman. It not fell, but caught my attention because it felt like wings flapping down on my head. This is why it's important to make plans and focus. There's a major connection between you manifesting your goals. We're approaching a new moon too. And the way you perceive it or believe it to be, the merging of your thoughts and your feelings. Don't ignore the subtle movements or frequencies that you may feel around you, because those are also, I'm being mindful as to like the words that I'm using with this, because it's one of a kind. It's always present. It's always present. It's the I am. the I am, and the way that activates the God within you. See, the mother and the maiden. Learning from spiritual experiences, divine masculines, eternal energy could be a representation of you. Doesn't have to be your maternal, your host, maternal mother or paternal. I'm just like, because this is a Venus energy that's connected to the masculine energy. However, that masculine is most importantly this type of dynamic where it rebuilds the maiden and the mother within you as you're going into that step of becoming the crone or embodying. When I say becoming, it's embodying all three levels. Higher than energy, still Venus. Release these old beliefs. It's not allowing you to grasp these ideas, creative ideas, that's going to help you build a solid foundation, right? Even when it comes to support system as well. Instead of being rich, you'll be wealthy because you'll actually have a solid connection with other frequencies, physical frequencies, that allows you to stay on the path in a much healthier state, much fruitful state, not where you're realizing this after something. No, this is once you've passed that level of realizing what's what, who's who, and moving forward with the very emperor mindset. Like, this is the empress here, fertility. She's not going to just allow anything around her seeds. You know what I mean? We have the she-wolf, unleash the wild within. Full moon in Virgo is coming up. Read what you sow. Here first, we do have the new moon on the 2nd, 3rd. Heart guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. Definitely overcoming not being able to express oneself, from simply not knowing one's own true feelings as deep as they are. So if you have a depth to you of emotion or energy that flows through you, you don't allow yourself to tap into it and experience it through meditation, and really sit in those moments when you are at rock bottom. You may feel like you are, you're probably not. It's just a perception shift that must happen in order to get you like looking at it differently, to feel love and comforted that's actually there. Because this could be something that, if it gets uncomfortable, right, and you're rock bottom and you know you have to do it, but you're unable to do it, or you're giving yourself excuses as to why you can't do it, really look into that and see what allows you to block yourself like that. Right? Especially if it's something you know. Not involving anyone else. This really just feels like someone going against the signs as to when to make that next move. Overthinking, waiting for a perfect time. Now is what you have to know. Now is what you have, and you no longer have to go back to those things that you no longer have to go back to those things that you felt were supposed to be a part of the picture, because that's what's causing you to, it seems like it's causing you to relive something that you closed out. And if it does, fine, but close it out. You know what I mean? Drop your shields. It's like you go there to have the opportunity to close it out, which is surrendering, but still doing something to go against what that inner voice is telling you, like you'll be fine, you know. Move in a new direction, the traveler, and trust in the unknown. Connect with your emotions. See, another bird in the middle. Now we have the eagle, the one that came through with the G-O-D, God. Yeah. The sweet guardian of emotions. Makes sense. So what she transforms into. That's so nice, though. Connect with your emotions. Oh, yeah. This is all about understanding now. The balance of the dark and the light. Thomas. Move in a new direction, trust in the unknown. Traveler, father, sky, light of lights. This could even be, this could be tricky. Lights, which is differentiating between the ego and the spiritual connection. So, like, you know, who you could be traveling with. And trust in the unknown. So a much higher level of perceiving. It's more so there you both sides understand where this is at. All who are involved understand where this is at. See from a higher perspective. Even if that means taking that journey alone, my dear. Just know you're protected. Obstacles are designed to help you to stand your ground, so you got to see things from a different perspective. That's why you got to trust in the unknown. Trust in those moments that you don't know, because those are those blocks where you are actually relearning to stand your ground. Wow. Because this is throat chakra, Taurus energy, King of Pentacles. That's wild. I love that. Thanks for the reminder. Thanks for the reminder. Thank you for moving in a new direction. See, wow. This literally means thoughts about past lives. Emotions connected to past lives. Then you have Jupiter and Leo, an expansion when it comes to wherever you trust your gut to lead you. You already have move in a new direction and trust in the unknown with these two coming out. I mean, there goes. This is exactly what I mean. This is what I was feeling too with that 3 of Wands. Strong. We're trusting the unknown and taking this journey alone because this is a pilgrimage. Oh, we're calling your ships in. What's this? 5 of Wands. You've done all the training you needed to do this on your own. You've seen all you needed to see. You got the sun peeping out right here. This could actually mean the birth of the sun. Okay. The legacy continues. The birth of a son or a project, your own business. 2 of Wands, Mars and Aries. What about that? Related to you taking action on this journey alone. This is coming up under the 3 of Cups, depending on who you're celebrating with. Is that what we said earlier? You're just being more mindful now. That's what I mean about another level. You realize you got the world in your hands. Like, I love that book, The Giver. It's exactly what this is like. It's like seeing beyond and realizing where things are coming from, where they're rooted from, you know? Realizing where they're rooted from. Connecting with that energy and motion in order to release the old and put it to rest in order to shadow what's this? The lady, which is the Empress. Again, I mean, definitely something that's been on delay causing great discomfort. What is this about? Oh, definitely great discomfort. That's what that's about. But look at that. You got the Hierophant. This is what I'm saying. That mother, maiden, and clone energy we was talking about. But this is really speaking of the spiritual work and mastery. There's a lot of releasing here. There's a lot of connection to animals and things in nature in order to take it to the next step, to be able to maintain the ability of knowing you have this connection with these guardians, to stand your ground. There's a lot of deconditioning that has to happen. Plenty deconditioning. Look at that. Of these moments of celebration that you probably didn't even recognize initially why these separations occurred the way they did. And this could be something from even childhood that, you know, you could have possibly ignored. And this is what I mean about going to the root of it all and really saying and feeling that release of it. Everyone stays here. Oh, a lot of things in the way. Seven of Cups, which is the four cups we have here. A lot of things in the way. Here we go. Distractions. It has you guarded. So all about overcoming, you know. To go with the other flow, the wave frequencies that's going on around all of us. You know what I mean? And knowing when it's a time to play, laugh, or when there's a certain vibration that is necessary to release an energy. If you've been with me for a few, let's say a couple months, I'll say 3 months, whatever, you'll notice I'm not one to hold back and shit. Like, not one to hold back. So I'll observe. Sometimes longer than I'm supposed to. So at least the old, if that's you too, longer than you're supposed to. And as you're elevating, there comes a time where you gotta really just separate yourself from all of it. Regroup. Accept what is for what is. No matter how uncomfortable it may seem, accept it for what it is. Doesn't matter who it is. And that's another reason why it's making you uncomfortable to even address it or see it or analyze it. Let it be what it is. You just allow yourself to go through whatever emotions, this energy that's been presented to you takes you through. Okay. Pay attention to the wisdom of your body. It'll let you know. Where you may have been guarded, where it says drop your shields. You may have been guarded from things going in and out. Now when it comes to taking this leap of faith, you feel like every leap of faith comes with the energy of something coming in and out. But this could also be now, on the flip side of it, from all of that, is allowing this energy to propel you forward. Okay? Because now you have experience of what it looks like or what to do before you even encounter a specific type of vibe. You know? So major connection to pyramids as well. Something regarding pyramids. Could be drawing geometric shapes. Even something of that nature is shifting what goes on around you. There's certain codes within some of you that allow you to enter certain portals. And you may already be experiencing this. And the way you respond to it may not even seem like anything that's grand. Perfect. You know what I mean? To each his own, and how you're going to experience these changes. But definitely connecting oneself to moving in a new direction that is fertile, where you can work the spiritual aspects. Wow. A candle pop. What's this? Ooh. Something just came up across the screen. Aquarius feels like a prophecy. That's what I mean about this here energy. We're seeing the high priestess come out after this, because the devil's in between the Three of Swords, the Hangman, and the Four of Cups. Some of you could have felt like this was something that was happening to you, that someone else was doing. I mean, it could be, but not from this age. It shit could have been from like 1300s or before. Listen, whatever beginning of time your soul may have come from, this is all I'm saying. You don't know how deep this shit go for you until you start going down memory lane and start having these. You could just be watching a fucking movie, okay, that reminds you of where you were in year 1200. I don't know, right? Okay, I just know there's a lot you're going to be connected to when it comes to your soul. Because think about it. We had the Age of Pisces, which is imagination, which is basically that movie-like fantasy world, stepping into the Age of Aquarius. So now we're here talking about all of that energy sitting at the root of imagining things. Now we're in a time of whatever it is that you're thinking, which is also deeply connected to your imagination, is what's being created in this physical realm. Pay attention. It's like, you better be focusing on unconditional love, because this, I mean, maybe because I'm seeing the shit go down, but what the fuck? Like, on some real, this is why I had to like separate myself from everything. You know what I mean? They may even come and tell me I don't follow anybody. It's not that I don't want to be. Most times I don't want to be engaged with people anyway. I'm gonna keep it because it be times that I be going through I be going through my own shifts too. You feel me? And I don't want nobody getting in the midst of that energy, that chill out. Chill out. But y'all, we have this newfound inspiration that's gonna balance it all out. It's gonna be a quick spark, but this is what I mean about being aware. It's always there for you, but shit, there's moments where, okay, this where always like, let's say this could be that one time you get that one blast, and then everything changes forever, for eternal life, and it clears it all up for the future, but allows the future to know about the past, because all of that shit is actually like right now. You're just embodying it all in this space that you're in this zone that you're in, with the resources that is available to you in this zone and time that you're in. Yeah. Scorpio energy. Ace of Pentacles. Look at that. Right up on after this transformation comes this new beginning. So this could be, you know, that process of where you're walking through, moving in a new direction. The moment you start moving in a new direction, these different doors begin to open. Remember, 222 is all about companionship and balance, right? So balancing it all out, connecting with your emotions, seeing where it is that you have to go to release the old, you know, to release the old in order for your guardians to protect you. So that way you're able to stand your ground, not just living this experience of life, but also incorporating all that is. Yeah, there's a entity anxiety. Going through this transformation to remove all of this cloudiness, this dark cloud that has been over your thoughts here, restricting you from what it is that you know. Restricting you from what it is that you know. You got the Hierophant and the High Priestess out here, by the way. With these being the first two energies, first three energies. Taking this leap of faith, you got the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands. This is like a delivery that's coming back from the universe, because the Knight is going back to the Justice or back to the Court's energy. Then we have the Page or the Messenger that would be connected to the Fool, or could even be the Fool himself. However, there's definitely a major balance here when it comes to knowing yourself, expressing that, because now you fully have balanced out, have stepped into these confrontational situations that, you know, you were guarded on, and that was blocking you from really overcoming other situations. You know what I mean? But just these small shifts, you think it was small, but this was the biggest step you could have taken. It's like it creates this butterfly effect, this ripple effect, but it's a strong current, and it really just balances so much out at any given moment. It's just, the words for it, obviously, as you can see, I'm lost for it, but this is a beautiful exchange when it comes to this throat chakra energy. If you allow yourself to trust yourself and your knowing, your deep knowing, like it says here, trust in the unknown. Whatever you ask for, you will receive. But you must have been doing the work. This is uncomfortable shit right here. This is a very strong hold to a karmic past life. Like this right here. This is different. This is where these other cards at? Let's see something. Family. 21, which is Capricorn again. Okay, now this is Saturn in Libra. Feel this energy right here. This is what I'm saying. Karmic past life. It's with siblings, parents, uncles, aunts, however that interchanges, or someone marries to someone and that energy what movie is that with Johnny Depp? One, two, three, four. He wanted something here. Great fortune. Listen. Wow, that was sudden wealth. Was this privileged? There's yo. Okay. You go from down and out, rock bottom, having to go that deep in order to actually get the treasure that belongs to you. 777. Luck don't come the way you think you thought it would. The way you thought it would was the way to get you to go through these lessons of seeing opposite polarities of life in every emotion. Every emotion. No to the human. Community. Privileged lady. Yeah, you're going to be so abundant here that you'll be a great help to the community or be recognized by the community. But see, this privilege came with a lot of unexpected incoming concerns of the past to develop a gift that you already thought of, placed in this position of high honor to handle whatever it was that felt like this imprisonment, okay? With this 7 card, I'm thinking of a Charity and a Cancerian energy. So moving forward from whatever it is that might be a family tie or hold from preventing you from seeing, okay, where the sudden wealth is, then now wealth, remember, rich versus wealth. Wealth, you actually have this support system, so it continues to grow. Rich is just temporary. That's how we gonna see that right now. But we getting the message here from the official person, whoever that may be within your dream state, maybe within the dream state, because a privileged lady has the number 12, which is indicating something unknown. Neptune energy, Jupiter energy. Something occurs in the dream realm that has to be put into order in order to see the system that's being used to communicate, and then to even break it down. Like, what are we talking about? Some of y'all may be saying about this lesson right now, but if you're listening to this point and it still hasn't resonated with you, well, thank you for being here, I guess. But something in this definitely resonated with your ass because you still got the little fortune. But no, like, you'll be surprised how deep certain situations go in life and knowing self. Most beautiful statement. Take what resonates with you. It's beautifully stated. Like, everyone has their own unique self-expression. And if that's done, then there's balance on this planet to become more solar. Yeah. That's how relax. And it stood up. Eight of Pentacles, Sun and Virgo. Okay. They want you to focus on your immortal spirit, your purpose, who you are, the way you present yourself when working. Okay. We have the Six of Pentacles. Is there reciprocity of feelings? Therefore, this is where each one knows themselves and is doing work to personally develop themselves. And constantly making appropriate responses to whichever particular experience may be a trigger. And knowing when to see when source is stepping in unexpectedly. You're working through these sorrow, pains, and regrets. See, some of you can't even pinpoint who it may be. This is a dark fate. You can't even see their face. You just know what it feels like. So to work on that. Do some work there. There's some work there. But now we have the Knight of Cups. You feel like you're in something and you're being pulled out of it. You're being pulled out of it because this entire time you were going through the passage, which was a message. The passage was a message. Passage was a message. Passage was a message. Bring it is, I'm seeing temperance, like these two cups are even being balanced by the angel in the temperance card, which I see it as Michael. Cutting all of the roots, okay, from any type of connection that led to sorrow, pains, and regrets, whether it's your life or past life. Some of you were healers in a past life too. Since you were a child. Since you were a child, and then we have the house, the journey, and the courthouse. Wow. Right, this immediately by universal law. This was your path. Shit. $1020 to 1023. We have 10. 1, the magician. By law, yeah. It's like cleared out about 5 different paths here. Cups. It went from the root to the throat chakra. Until that's cleared, it'll be the same picture. Not really connected to the vision. You've been knowing this since you were a child. Oh wow. And you've been on this passage, which was the message, through this journey. By law, this house, this castle is closed because it is your path that has the ability to get here. Now this is 3 and 5, which was the fertility card and the throat chakra card. right up. Ooh, pick it right up. Breaking up these maternal energies where there may have been like, because they carry so much in the womb or don't express so much, and it just keeps getting passed down, and it's just like at some point you're gonna have to really take care of this matter. 1244. Karmic justice. Justice. The child's still here. Like I said, the journey by law. Universal law. Universal law. Your views are different. You see things differently. Yes, you're always going to feel left out in the cold. Look what we got coming out. All I can say right now is stay on that damn path. Okay? There's times where you're going to have to do things that disappoint people. Listen, just start putting in your mind, it gets clearer. They're just making it clearer for you. Because you may be one, like myself, who says it, don't attach yourself. Don't, you know what I mean? Because things be shifting around here. You feel me? So, got work to do. We got work to do when it comes back to deconditioning what love has been and bringing back what unconditional love truly is. And we will have victory and success in doing this on this journey. Truly on this journey. You know what I mean? Whatever that means to you, if it triggers you and it triggers you with the wrong size of shoe, that's something you take care of, my love. You know what I mean? Feel me? Obviously you do. If it brings you love and clarity, let's keep moving. Even those of you that make you feel so, hey, it did what it was supposed to do. It caused you to shift. That's that Libra balance right there. You know, having those confrontational conversations that allow you to grow. So you can really see who's who, especially you. Who's who, you, in connection to everything outside of you. Feel me? King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Intuitive, business-oriented, you know, family-oriented, a lover, compassionate, very wise, someone you can go to talk to, who's open and receptive, you know. But I'm gonna leave your message right there. Actually, being guided to give you one more. I read it from the text here for y'all. Actually, we're gonna close it off with Cycle Tarot. Conflict and defeat. Angels and ancestors, what do you suggest we do regarding this? Closing out the message here. Love and let yourself be loved. So we're on one, which is step 5 again. 5 again. Let me connect this for y'all right quick. Okay. About this. Free spirit, celestial teacher. Okay. So So I'm sitting here clarifying this conflict and defeat, and I said another 5, another change, and it brought me to that 5 of Cups. And I was saying that, which is about working on those sorrow, pains, regrets, and feeling those emotions and those thoughts from energies that may not even be a part of your own personal physical experience, but you could feel them anyway. And it's like, trust where your intuition is guiding you at this time. This could be even a dark night of the soul, and you're like, what the fuck, another one? Listen, the more you elevate, there are more paths of you going through a tunnel possibly that may not have the lighting that you're used to, but this is also about you being able to adjust and shift in these, random changes, because everything is going to change, you know what I mean? You got free spirit coming out with the celestial teacher at the bottom of the deck. Open the page directly to let go. Free spirit. True freedom is attained when one transcends the illusionary imprisonment of their mind. This card represents the need to let go of limiting beliefs you hold within yourself. Beliefs regarding who you are, what you are capable of achieving. There are 2 types of beliefs: beneficial beliefs, which encourage you to grow, and detrimental beliefs, which keep you imprisoned and bound by fear. These core beliefs line your subconscious and attract experiences that match their emanating frequency. So if your subconscious holds more detrimental beliefs, it is likely you will attract circumstances to match that energy. If you find yourself attracting more roadblocks and hurdles, look within yourself and see what limiting beliefs you hold inside. If these beliefs that block you from living a more fulfilling life of manifestation and in freedom and peace, if it is, okay. If you find yourself attracting more roadblocks and hurdles, look within yourself and see what limiting beliefs you hold inside. If it is these beliefs that block you from living a more fulfilling life of manifestation and in freedom and peace. If you were drawn to this card, Spirit is encouraging you to look deeper within yourself and see what it is that is holding you back from living a more purpose-filled life. Do you harbor thoughts of not being good, worthy, or talented enough? What vibration are you sending out to the world to receive the roadblocks that you currently face? Remember that what you wish for in your life needs to be an exact match to the beliefs that are lying in your subconscious. If they are not in sync with each other, then it's most likely that your wishes may take a lot longer to manifest. What detrimental beliefs have you been holding on to all these years? Reframe and replace any detrimental beliefs uncovered with beneficial affirmations. And this is connected to the chakra of the base, or the root chakra. And the prayer is, or affirmation: Great Spirit, assist me to understand and transcend any detrimental beliefs I may hold within myself. Great Spirit, assist me to understand and transcend any detrimental beliefs I hold within myself, Great Spirit, assist me to understand and transcend any detrimental beliefs I may hold within myself. Great Spirit, assist me to understand and transcend any detrimental beliefs I may hold within myself. Great Spirit, assist me to understand and transcend any detrimental beliefs I may hold within myself. I'm saying this 9 times, 4 more to go. Great Spirit, assist me to understand and transcend any detrimental beliefs I may hold within myself. Great Spirit, assist me to understand and transcend any detrimental beliefs I may hold within myself. Great Spirit, assist me to understand and transcend any detrimental beliefs I may hold within myself. Great Spirit, assist me to understand and transcend any detrimental beliefs I may hold within myself. Y'all, I'm going to read Celestial Teacher because look at that. We have surrender and be still, which is another 5. Fearless self-worth. This is just repeating everything we said. I love that. Let me just do the affirmation for the teacher, Celestial Teacher. You are a spiritual being with unlimited potential. There is much for you to share. It says here, it's for the heart, throat, third eye, and crown chakra. I am confident as I embrace the teacher within me. I courageously share love, light, and peace with this world. I am confident as I embrace the teacher within me. I courageously share love, light, and peace with this world. I am confident as I embrace the teacher within me. I courageously share love, light, and peace with this world. And I feel like that courage comes with great strength of really balancing all aspects of it. This goes really deep when it talks about the word courage, because that means you're doing things that are not, let's say, the full of light side where it's, happiness and joy, but there's also happiness in the dark of what it's doing, what it's creating, but it depends on the perception. So I love this. I am confident as I embrace the teacher within me. I courageously share love, light, and peace with this world. This is on page 35. They goes another 35, that fertility with the throat chakra. So trust your intuition in moments of ideas that come in, because this is what's going to bring you balance. So that is your message.